So he says the roof is in pretty good shape for its age, but I'm gonna go ahead and let him talk. Go ahead and go.
They put an elastomeric coating over it a few years ago, and that's really protected the roof. But there are areas like this valley over here that look like water has gotten in, and also on the other side where you can see that one metal flange is bending up right there.
Okay.
So my biggest concern with this property is this bowl we got.
Oh, the
Heading
grading
right,
of it?
right toward the house.
Oh, okay.
Right
So the sloping is a little, it goes inward and down and then goes right underneath the house. So some type of drainage around the house needs to be put in.
So what we would do is put in a swale. We put in a little V ditch that would take all this water and divert it out to the side. Same way, right now it does go through the carport. So all this water comes down here,
And then collects underneath.
gets underneath there. You can see all the dirt right here.
Yeah.
Gets coming down here, flows through here. And it has caused erosion over here. You can see it's eroded all the soil out from underneath the slab here.
Okay.
Back over here, all along this wall here, but you can see how much
Oh,
that has eroded.
because when it rains, it just takes it right out.
Yeah, so it's got a flow that comes through here.
So the best way to fix it is,
With the swale,
okay,
get all the water out to the side. I'll have a little diagram in the report
Okay.
that'll show that.
diagram in the report.
But that's what's caused a lot of the sagging that's going on, and there's a lot of sagging.
Okay.
Structurally, there have been some repairs. You see the new post.
Yeah, they had to do that for the CPR because it's a new CPR here.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. All right, so underneath there's some new posts.
Some. I would say about 10% of the structural components are termite damage to the point where they have to be replaced.
Are these the main structural posts? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the posts, the beams, rafters, joists, and that's something that once you pull off this siding, let's call it siding,
Yeah, it is siding.
you're going to find out the condition of the wood that's underneath here, because structural components are inside here also. We can't
Okay.
get to it.
So you do have some termite damage here. Okay.
Did not see any evidence of active termites, but still it's good to have it tented
Good to
before you
have
start
it
working.
tented just in case. Yeah.
There's no termite shields.
No termite shields. Oh, you mean around the main posts?
Yeah. So anytime we have a post this close to the ground, we would want a termite shield on it. Typically what we would do is something like that would work even. That's a metal bracket at that post right there.
So there's the termite shield. It's just a metal bracket that goes around the base of the wood. Okay.
Something to separate the wood from the concrete.
Okay.
A lot of moisture or termite damage at the eaves where it's completely chewed out. And that's going to be an as-needed basis. You're going to kind of start from one end of the house and
Yeah,
just
because
go
those
around.
up there look good. Or some of them look good, and this one looks completely chewed out. Some look good, like these lower ones. But then there's those, and there's, I think, a couple on the other side too. Okay.
This is plumbing coming into the house, right here,
Okay.
and it looks okay. Copper here, copper turns to plastic, plastic turns to galvanized. And when you turn on the plumbing fixtures, there's really low flow, and that's because still most of the house has the galvanized piping, and it's all corroding on the inside, just won't let enough water through.
Okay.
So that's going to be replacing within the near future. Right now it's functional.
When she got remodels and pulls out the walls,
Sure, yeah.
she needs to do the plumbing too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the drain lines have been replaced.
Okay.
Almost all the drain lines have been replaced. And I'd say recently, within the past couple of years.
Okay, so the drain lines are good.
We do have a slow drain at this bathtub here. And we do have some moisture damage at the wood underneath that bathtub, that part of the bathtub. So there'll be a good picture on the report. But I got to get that drain unclogged and then find out where the leak is that's causing that moisture damage.
Okay.
This is another, you know, some more erosion. You can see where it's eroded underneath there. I got a better picture from the other side. But every time water flows through here, it's going to take a little bit of soil with it. And this is structural components.
Okay.
And you can see why how
so
these
that
guys
would
are
probably
starting to
need to
tilt.
be fixed right away, yeah?
When you take care of the drainage. So when you get out here and regrade
it, okay.
then take care of it. I wouldn't take care of it first and then
Okay.
regrade a couple years later.
Yeah.
Electrical system right here.
Okay.
I'm going to estimate the upgrade probably early 70s, and they upgrade all the wiring throughout the house. So that's
Okay.
pretty good. We don't have any of the knob and tube.
No.
Everything's grounded.
1943 wires.
There's a lot of switches that are missing. This is supposed to be connected to the structure, and you can see this main wire here. There's really nothing holding it right there. Nothing holding it right here. So we need
And
to
with the
get
termite damage, it's
yeah.
So that needs reconnected.
to a good solid surface.
Okay.
And then they could replace this while they're at it.
That little wire or
That,
the big
that
one?
little wire, this guy here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then part of the structural stuff. I'm gonna come over here by my shoulder here. You can see how this is completely
The window completely needs
Correct.
replaced, including the seal.
And that's one thing that as you go through it, you know, when you pull off the roofing on the siding and get to the underneath of it, you'll be able to assess what needs to be replaced at that time.
So it'll be on a hit and miss.
It'll be on a
Yeah.
discovery basis.
Okay.
Pretty significant termite damage right in there, and you can see a big sag
Right in the middle there.
right in the middle of that guy right there. That's some termite damage.
Yeah, she saw that when she was here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Attic looks good. There's a couple electrical splices that need to be put in junction boxes. Not too bad for this age of a house, just being a couple,
Yeah.
you know. Down here is the access door underneath. A lot of repairs have been done. Some of it good, some of it needs some additional splicing of the wood and stuff. We need some more cross braces at these posts here. And then clean all the debris and junk, gasoline, machetes.
There's a machete right there.
Machete, yeah. Couldn't get this light to work. I couldn't find where that wire goes to. But this is a good example of termite damage.
I think she was gonna tear this whole carport off
Is she? Okay.
and put a garage in.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it'll come down easy. She's gonna go all the way back with it
I don't know.
because this back in here is pretty damaged inside here.
Yeah,
also.
this she said she was gonna gut in here too.
Back in here, and you can see this wall here is completely off the bolt, off the wall. So I don't think that's an unrealistic expectation to take this portion here all the way down.
Okay. No use in repairing this section.
It would be, you'd spend so much
Too much
time
money.
as
Just
compared
take
to,
it off and
you know,
redo.
it's so much nicer to get a clean slate on something. And
yeah. And that'll add value to the house instead of, oh, we repaired the garage.
Sure.
We got
Yeah.
a brand new garage.
So inside,
Okay.
all the tiles on the floor are broken and cracked and loose. From what I can tell is it used to have vinyl flooring,
Okay.
and they just laid the tiles right over the vinyl flooring.
Okay.
And then with the constant settling of the house, especially when it rains, the house moves. It dries out, the house moves again. You know, summertime comes,
Yeah.
so that's created all those
All the
cracks in there.
cracking. Okay.
So there's going to be a complete replacement of all the flooring in
Flooring.
there,
I think she's expecting that. Yeah.
and then determine the condition of the
Underlayment.
underlayment. Keep going, you know. Peeling paint in there, and that's most likely from the latex paint, painted over enamel paint,
Okay.
and that would be part of a remodel.
Yeah.
Exposed live wire. Right here. Junction box, figure out what, you know, that might have
Or
gone to that for some reason.
Or maybe it's just
Yeah.
not connected anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, lizards.
So it's a fixer-upper. It needs work. I don't know how much I would put into trying to level it,
Okay.
because it is a single wall construction house and they are fragile. They don't like to be.
Okay, did you hear that? You don't need to level it. You need to fix the drainage and then reinforce.
And then reinforce and remove, replace termite damage.
And then don't spend a lot of money leveling, just maybe do here and there. But don't bring any heavy equipment because you'll crack it.
Because you'll break it, yeah.
Because it's a single level house
Single wall.
or a single wall house. Are we going inside or are we done?
We're done.
Okay, he
Yeah.
went over the stuff for the inside. Not a lot inside, more of its exterior and all the termite damage. So I'll send this over to you.